Welcome to the 51st Virtual Fighter Wing. Our team is made up of a collection of real-world pilots, both civilian and military, as well as enthusiasts who have come together to experience a military-like simulation community. Our history dates back to 1999 in sims such as Jane's series and Falcon 4.0. Over the years, we transitioned to Falcon BMS, and today our simulator of choice is DCS World. Although the real world of 51st Fighter Wing is exclusively Air Force, we operate many NATO American airframes under the 51st VFW banner, which include all branches of the U.S. military, Air Force, Navy, Army, and Marines. Our Air Force squadrons include the 667th Black Knights operating the F-16 Sea Viper and the 75th Tiger Sharks operating the A-10C-2 Tank Killer. We don't fly the Flaming Cliffs F-15C module, but we will eventually operate the F-15E Mudhen under the 67th Fighting Cocks banner when the module is ready. Our naval squadrons include the VFA-211 Fighting Checkmates operating the FA-18C Hornet and the VF-143 world-famous Pukin Dogs operating the F-14B Tomcat. Our Army Division operates under the banner of the 1st Regiment Army Air Corps and flies a variety of helos including the upcoming Kiowa and Apache, and occasionally flies Marine AV-8B Harriers. We are also recruiting for our 964th Airborne Air Control Squadron, providing ATC, AWACS, GCI, and JTAC service through the LOT ATC extension. Who are we? Like many virtual squadrons, we strive to find an optimal balance between casual and military simulation. However, our needle on the spectrum is probably closer to milsim than casual. We try to operate as close to real-world standards and tactics as we can without the burden of transforming our DCS hobby into a full-time job. Our experienced and knowledgeable instructor pilots provide detailed IQTs to qualify and develop your competency so that you will eventually fit into the tapestry of our operations. If you are new to DCS World and military simulations, we are willing to provide assistance and training with your desired module within reason. However, we cannot directly install knowledge and skill into your brain for you, so don't apply to our group with the expectation of finding a DCS personal trainer. Only you can take responsibility for your development and performance. Air crew who excel in our program are willing to learn and practice skills on their own in order to be prepared for multiplayer training so that they can make the most efficient use of their instructor pilot's time. We are primarily American and Canadian-based virtual aviators who operate during North American time zones. We are open to recruiting members from all around the world. However, due to our work schedules, most of our combat and training ops occur during North American evenings, which can be difficult for other regions around the world. Take that into consideration if you are considering membership in our group. We have our own private server which is running 24/7. On our server, we run the Persian Gulf and Syrian maps with Moose-generated scripts to enrich the carrier ops experience. LOT ATC for ATC, AWACS, and JTAC support, civilian air traffic, an integrated air defense network with realistic SAM and AAA placements, hostile air combat patrols, and a scripted training range that measures and scores your air-to-ground weapon accuracy. Requirements. If you are considering membership in the 51st VFW, please be over 18 years old, fluent in English, and have a relatively high quality HOTAS and some form of head tracking. Either VR or TrackIR is strongly recommended. SRS is required for in-game radio communications and Discord for general coordination, briefs, and debriefs. The latest version of DCS Open Beta is required, as well as at least one of the modules mentioned earlier. The Persian Gulf is the minimum requirement in terms of maps, but we also recommend Syria, Nevada, and the Marianas Islands map. In terms of participation, we encourage a minimum standard of once per month flight ops to retain an active status. Exceptions will be made to accommodate real-life circumstances, but if a pattern of low activity is detected, you may be placed on the inactive status list and eventually phased out of 51st VFW membership. We do not accept applicants who are active in other DCS squadrons, although previous squadron membership is considered an asset. We will, however, consider making exceptions if you are applying for the 964th Airborne Air Control. Membership. The first step is to join our Discord, link in the description. Lurkers are welcome, so feel free to hang out, observe, and get a feel for our inside jokes and modus operandi. But be advised that most of our Discord channels will be hidden from you at first. If you are interested in full 51st VFW membership, visit our website and fill out an application. All 51st VFW applicants are free to pursue multiple airframes, but we do request that you select one airframe to specialize in. An instructor pilot for that requested airframe will reach out to you shortly to discuss next steps. Applicants are typically taken on a casual check ride to confirm internet stability, SRS connection, and basic formation, takeoff, landing, and maneuvering competency. Upon successful completion of the check ride, you will be given your wings and cadet status. From there, you will progress through the custom IQT process pertaining to your preferred airframe. Upon successful completion of the IQT, you will be promoted to second lieutenant or ensign if Navy, and will be cleared for combat operations with the 51st. So, are you ready to take on the next challenge?
Pontiac 11 Reaper 51 copies. My current position will be marked by green flare. Call visual.
Yep, I'm cranking off to the left, putting him on gimbal.
Alright, 225 Angels 30. Box 2 A10. Box 2 again. Box 2 again. It's a splash.
Pontiac 11 Reaper 51. Overhead Predator UAV has detected a BTR column in the open. Ground commander intent is to destroy the column with Mark 82s and gun. Guys are ready for game plan. Requesting multiple passes, guns on target. Pontiac 11 Reaper 51, good effects, targets destroyed.
Yeah, in for guns. And partial hits.
Top check over radar ACM. Yep. 2 Fox 1. Dodge 1-2 splash.